You'll love what we build for you. That's the refrain around Locke Construction, and it is true. You'll love what they do in terms of residential and commercial construction, either new or existing kind of work. And we are here today outside of a project that is being completed over the next couple of months. And with me is Brad Stutzman. And Brad, good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Craig. How you been?
I've been well, and I understand you are back to work after a little mishap on the job, but it's good to see that you're back, and I'm glad everything's okay.
All right. Thank you, Craig. It feels good to be working again.
It is. Well, we did talk to Brad, I believe, down here in Culver a few months ago, maybe closer to a year ago. We're at a different property, though, and Brad, a lot of things are going on right here, and you've got a garage that you're adding on to this existing home, also a brand new roof that's going on, and in addition to that, some siding. So a lot of things are really coming into play here. Why don't we start with the garage, and we're standing next to where the footing's going to be poured here soon. What's this garage going to look like? Can you describe what's going on?
Yeah, Craig. It's going to be a 26 by 26 garage. It's going to be a 2.5 car garage. It's going to be a real nice addition for this homeowner and give him some more space from his single car garage he has now.
And it's not going to be attached. There's going to be a little walkway in between the garage and the home.
Yeah, there's going to be a concrete pad poured about 10 feet wide. It's going to sit between the house and the garage, and it'll be like a storage breezeway area for him, too.
One of the challenges might be the actual location here. We're well below the city street level, aren't we? And that could cause a problem if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, when you build something below street level, water runoff from rain is a big problem, and melting snow. So we had to take that into effect before we dug the footers and did stuff like that.
So that's why what we see around here is so important. And can you talk about that apparatus that we see the laser and we see some of these other wood structures?
Yeah, the wood structures that you see are called batter boards, and they just help us in determining our height and our dimensions from our for our garage. And we went off the house, we went off the road, and just those dimensions just kind of help us, and the batter boards determine our height. And it's just this project was especially challenging with the slope of the yard. So
it's going to look cool when it's finished, folks. This is really going to look awesome. And what really is going to be nice is to put a brand new roof on this home. It's probably been 15, 20 years, I would think. 30?
Yeah, we tore them off yesterday, and I believe it's 25 to 30-year-old shingles. Yeah, it was time for a change.
And what's also interesting about this particular home here in beautiful Culver, Indiana, is the fact that Locke Construction has been here before. This is not the first time, and it kind of works out that way. I think in a lot of these reconstruction jobs that you do, these remodel jobs, people like having you come back because you do the work right the first time.
Yeah, that's correct. About 5 years ago, we changed, I don't even think it was more than 5 windows for this gentleman, and he remembered us when he moved here permanently now, and he just loved what we did, and we loved that we cleaned up after ourselves, and we were courteous to him, and he just called us back for this big job. So it does pay off. The small jobs do pay off in the long run.
It does. LoveWhatWeBuild.com is the website for Locke Construction, and you can go up on the website right now and take a look at what Locke's been up to, the kind of work that they do, the quality of work. Obviously, lots of contact information up there. Well, Brad, as we wrap up this segment here in Culver, we talked a little bit about the garage which you're building, the brand new garage for this existing home, and we touched on the new roof, but you're putting some siding on too. Just a brief description of that, please.
We're tearing off the existing steel siding, and we're putting on vinyl double lap 4 siding. It'll be clay, which is like a tannish brown color, and it looks really sharp on a house.
Excellent. What I like is the efficiency of Locke Construction. And Brad, I've learned a lot about what you guys do just by watching you. And what I learned today was when you're putting together a project like this, where you've got 2 or 3 things going on at a time, it's really efficient because while you're maybe waiting for some inspection approval in one area, you can be working in another area and always making good use of your time, so there's very little downtime.
Yeah, we don't like to stand around. Customers see that, and they see that, you know, because it's their hard-earned money that they're spending for us to do this, and we just like to stay busy and just keep doing stuff that way. They know that we're working hard for them.
Absolutely. Well, keep up the good work, Brad.
All right. Thank you, Craig.
Brad Stutzman here, Locke Construction, Culver, Indiana, as we cover a little design on the show Fresh. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.